Hey, this is Michael from TuneTrack. In this series of videos, I'm going to take you through the process of writing music with TuneTrack's EZ line of products. That is EZdrummer, EZbass, EZkeys, and EZmix. In this first of 3 videos, we're going to start by building a drum and bass track to accompany an existing guitar track. So let's dive in. So here I have a guitar track that I recorded for the verse and chorus of a song. I recorded it direct into my interface and loaded an EZmix preset for the amp sound. Okay, that's the verse. Now on to the chorus. I have a doubled guitar track with 2 different amp signal chains from EZmix. One's a brighter guitar sound recorded with a single coil pickup, and the other is a fuller humbucker recording with some added slap delay. I'll start with the drums, and the first thing that I'll do is load EZdrummer 2 with the UK Pop EZX expansion. I picked UK Pop after demoing a lot of different libraries because I think the very dry and in-your-face sound is going to work well with the breakbeat style groove that I'm thinking of for this track. I also want the drums to eventually be a hybrid with some electronic sounds. So I think the UK Pop, with how dry it is going to blend well with the other electronic sounds that I'll eventually add. I already know the type of groove that I'm looking for, so I'll search for it in EZdrummer 2 using tap to find. Notice that I've slowed down the tempo a little bit to make it easier for me to tap in the groove on my MIDI controller. So now I have a list of results all closely matching the simple beat that I tapped in. I'm working in Pro Tools, and I'm eventually going to add the entire track to the instrument track in Pro Tools, but it's still really useful to drag and drop grooves that you like to the song track in EZdrummer to use edit play style features and to keep them saved for easy access later. Just make sure to mute them on the song track after you drag them into your DAW. Next, I'll duplicate the grooves a few times for the length of the verse. Then I'm going to use the Show in Browser feature for the groove that I like to find other grooves that are in the same song so that I can add some variation. I'll use one of the other similar variations to break up this duplicated groove. And I'll do the same thing for a fill at the end of the verse. I'm even going to pick a fill from a different song. As long as the feel is right, it will work in context. Then I'll repeat the same process for the chorus. I'll tap in a simple groove, adding a cymbal this time, and I'll search through the results for one that I like. Okay, this one's great. I'll drag it to the track in Pro Tools and give it a listen. To find fills that match this groove, I'm going to use the same process of right-clicking on the groove and then selecting Show in Browser. Then I'm brought to the folder structure where this groove lives, and I can browse through the fills, which are called rudiments in this library. All right, I like this fill, but I want it to be shorter, so I'll chop off the last bar. And that's it. I'll go through the same process for the second verse and chorus until I've completed my drum track. Now moving on to the bass. I'll use the audio tracker feature with a direct input guitar track that I recorded for the purpose of transposing it into bass with EZbass's tracker. To send this DI to EZbass, you're going to need to use the TuneTrack Audio Sender plugin, and then set the input of EZbass to recognize the audio sender track, which is done at the bottom of the audio tracker tab. Then simply record the audio into Tracker. Once it's done, you can tell EZbass what type of audio it is, the tempo, and if there are any articulations that you want to exclude. And that's it. Now that the audio's been tracked, I can select all the notes and quantize if I want, and play back the result. I'll then add this MIDI to the song track of EZbass to hear what it sounds like with the drums and the guitar. For the chorus, I'm going to create a bass line a little differently. Here I'll use tap to find in EZbass to tap in the rhythm of the bass line that I'm looking for. EZbass then only pays attention to the rhythm of the bass line and provides a selection of matching results. Okay, I'll find one that I like and drag it to the song track. Now that the groove is on the song track, I can adjust the chord changes to match the chord changes in my song. You can do this by first adjusting the length of the chords on the chord track, and then adding more if needed. Then double-click on each chord to change the note that's being played in the MIDI. I can also make quick global changes in Edit Playstyle. Here I'll take the F notes down an octave. And here's the playback with the drums and the guitar. To make it a bit more interesting, I'm going to add transitions between the chord changes with the transition editor. I like to do this in the Grid Editor tab so that I can see exactly what's happening to the notes. All right, let's try out a few transitions with the music. All right, I like this medium 2 transition, but I want to adjust one note to make it fit the song even better. Okay, that sounds great. I'll then add another medium transition to the next chord and duplicate them for the repeating chords of the bass line. And here's what the whole track sounds like. That brings us to the end of the drum and bass composition. Make sure to subscribe and look out for the next video where I'll add a lot of atmosphere with EZkeys, I'll layer some drum sounds and create some fun automation with EZmix effects chains. Then of course the final video where I'm going to mix the whole project and really make it come alive. Thanks for watching and stay tuned.